It disappeared. It disappeared. It disappeared. It disappeared. It disappeared. It disappeared. A fine, full, dignified beard.
We're going to try to do something a little upbeat now, a little positive, a little speedy, if you will. All right. I don't know if y'all know this gentleman here, clad in the best of New York State's penal, outfit, his gear there. This man here, all right, from the guys I thought were actually dead file. I just wanted to give a big, huge beast host fuck you to this tortoise without a shell and legendary Mets right field yak plug Darryl Strawberry. All right, he's been quite the little straw man hoe in the public with some recent statements about cannabis. He was one of the original Coke boys, all right, for sure, and a member of Sports Illustrated's Dead End Kids. Now, Sports Illustrated wrote a story in the 80s about talents that wasted their talent on other things, all right? This motherfucker squandered his opportunity on Colombian marching powder every time he rounded a base. So I don't know what I don't even know what he's even doing breathing, but apparently he is. And according to TMZ, now I'd go and play the clip, but I do not want to hear this dude's Morgan Freeman after a decade or more of fucking freebase voice. He essentially very vocally declared cannabis to be just like any other drug, and then dared to blame the plant for his teenage fucking, and his teenage use of it for his personal downfalls and struggles in the 80s. Excuse me here. I have a problem with some of that, Mr. Strawberry. You were the 1980 Major League Baseball #1 overall fucking draft pick. You were the 1984 Rookie of the Year. An 8-time consecutive All-Star. Your problems with drugs and thereby suspensions and thereby rehabilitation and then washout fuckingville didn't really begin until you had reached adulthood. So whatever you did as a teenager, whether it was smoke weed, watch porn, smoke PCP, huff jenkum, whatever the fuck it is you did in your teenage years, it seems to have worked out just fine for you. Now, once you were drafted, at the age of 22, you were taken from being a young man from modest beginnings to being dropped dead center of the Big Apple, New York City, with a multi-million-dollar contract and the fame to match. Being a pro ball player in New York, whether it's basketball, whether it's football, whether it's baseball, is like having a key to the fucking pleasure room. All right? Oh, did I mention this was the 1980s? All right, nights at Studio 54, orgies and drug-fueled shenanigans with celebrities and debutantes. Literally the funnest parts of the fucking book, all crammed into one place. I mean, I fucking get it. At 22, in that environment, let's do all the coke. And that's what you did. And that's what destroyed your career, your health, your reputation, and your talent. And why instead of being a fixture at MLB events and working in the sport that you showed such an aptitude for as a pot-smoking teenager, you're now stuck as a walking, talking cautionary tale. Another epic of wasted youth. Maybe if you would have stuck with the beautiful plant, you wouldn't be shit-talking a proven natural medicine and something that is helping those young and old, 8 through 80, blind, crippled, or crazy, get through their day-to-day lives. So, Dana Carvey's Turtle Man in blackface, leave your opinions where you left the blow, inside your hollowed-out head. I'm sure fucking Celebrity Sober House will be calling you any day now. If you need press so bad, your ass should hire a publicist. I heard some of them work for cocaine. Fucking dick. It's really kind of shitty when a motherfucker who destroyed his life on rock cocaine wants to talk shit about something that we now know to be very, very helpful and very, very medicinal in its usage and purposes. Keep it moving. Get that piece of shit dude off my screen. Never forget. Never forget. I don't care how many people you tell a sad story, Darryl Strawberry. Like, you didn't get to the height you got to and then give everything up on coke and then blame shit you did before you got to the height. Because you couldn't have been that bad off. You couldn't have been that big of a fucking pothead if you became the #1 draft pick in 1980. I'm a huge Mets fan. I grew up a huge Mets and Yankees fan. My father being a Yankees fan, my grandmother being a Mets fan. So I saw how it affected my family when fucking Darryl Strawberry got caught up in his shit. The Mets in the 80s were dope. Dudes like Darryl Strawberry, dudes like fucking who else am I thinking of? See, I'm high now. If you haven't noticed, the show is a new format, but Chuck's still getting high.